Hello, beautiful souls. Let's talk about energy. Let's talk about Reiki. What is it? What does it feel like? You know, the hardest thing to try and explain to anyone, as I've been a Reiki master practitioner for going on 4 years, is what is Reiki? What is energy? Unfortunately, in westernized society, they did a really good job making sure that we didn't ever understand feelings. Notice they teach you happy, mad, sad. Notice 2 of those out of the 3 are negative, and those are the ones that they really encouraged the understanding of, which isn't even understanding of. But I digress on that. Let's stay focused on the positive side of what energy is. It's this. You hear the chimes ringing because the breeze is flowing and the trees are swaying. Everything is energy. You know it because you feel it, but we're really taught to turn it off, right? We have a beautiful ability to feel everything. And I'm really happy to see that now so many people are starting to talk about it in so many ways. And I think that's the challenge, is trying to find the language that can articulate something you feel. You know, like when a child is excited and they're moving, they're working with the energy and they're so excited, right? And if you were to ask them, hey, what are you feeling? They'd say happy, but that's not really explaining anything, is it? So you have to use your own objective, open mind to really understand what I'm explaining here. When you think about something, you feel it. If it's a negative thought, it's going to create a negative response within you energetically. And if it's stress or whatever, and you might feel it like tense up in your neck, in your back, you know, maybe it's in your stomach, maybe you feel it in your throat, you know, because you didn't speak your truth, or someone said something to you and it just got right to your gut and you just can't digest it. And these are energies that are directly associated to what you think. The same can happen if you're thinking positive thoughts. You're excited about a vacation or seeing somebody that you're excited to see, whatever. There, see, is the thought that creates the frequency, that creates the vibration, the energy, and it creates a physical response within our body. Now, in westernized society, they've done such a good job at, again, not letting you understand energy and keeping it very third dimensional, what you can see, what you can feel, what you can taste, what you can touch, on a physical level. So it's funny how benefits cover like a massage, but really resistant to accept Reiki, because all that is an energy massage. Here's how I'm finding a way to really help explain it. It's like if you've had those negative responses and they're in your muscles, you want to go for a massage, absolutely. You think because it's physically pushing on the muscle, but that's not getting the energy out of that muscle that caused the dis-ease in the first place. Does that make sense? You've got dis-ease in your body, and if it's not released, and there's many ways to release it, but Reiki vibe energy healing is taking that energy that has surfaced somewhere in you and getting rid of it so the physical body can no longer feel that ailment. And it's so profound because it's this energy. It's God's source. It's the wind and the moon and the birds and the bees and the trees and the everything that is is energy. It's universal God source energy. We live in it every day, but we get too busy to even like stop, and we're very much doing this, so we don't look up, we don't stop and feel the good vibrations that is. And so when you're getting a Reiki energy massage, I call them energy massage, it's I'm not doing nothing. I just have been taught how to become the vessel that opens up and allows the energy to come through to you, to whatever it is that you need for your greatest and highest good. Because universal source energy knows best. And if we open up to it, if we allow, if we receive, it's incredible the healing that can happen, because it's not just surface level, right? It's getting deeper than that. And every other culture around the world pretty much is understanding this on some level and degree. It truly is just the consumerville that has been blocked from it. And so be careful the contexts that are trying to get put out there around, like, and pretty well my whole life everyone's been like, Jenny, you and your hippie woo-woo stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it's good, like, I love you. It's just so fun to be in a higher vibration, and it is possible if we just start to try and understand that there's so much more than meets the eye. There's so much more than meets the eye. I'm going to go on one more little tangent here because, you know, old school Disney, I was just having this thought while I was sitting on my deck earlier before I made this video. I was like, I got to talk about this. Old school Disney, you know, like Pinocchio, talking about Jiminy Cricket. And I used to say that to all my kids all the time, like, you've got a little Jiminy Cricket, you've just got to learn to listen. Listen to that little Jiminy Cricket. And Mary's like, give a little whistle, give a little whistle, and always let your conscience be your guide. Your conscience, they were talking about that back in the day. But what's interesting is that, again, Westernized society has done a great job making that for kids. Making that the context that that's your imagination, that you're supposed to grow up, get in touch with reality, when the truth is your reality is coming from your imagination. It is coming from whatever you're choosing to believe that you want to see, and you create it because it's a vibration. I'm telling you, because I'm living it. When people say that they experience negative things all the time, I have to say I don't. I attract this vibration, and you can too. It's just a shift. It's just a shift. Like, it's not working, change it up. Change it up. Get a new thought, get a new vibration, and magic happens. Magic happens because we're meant to live connected to the universal source energy. You know what else Disney talked about in Aladdin with the magic carpet ride? A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say you're only dreaming. Did you just hear that? Did you hear that? Because when that song came back to me, I thought, right. Attention, we are being given all of the truth, all of the wisdom has always been around us, within us, but distracted. They did a good job making sure they're like, squirrel, look over here, squirrel, look over here, squirrel. That's what they do. They're so good. Right? And so we're just like, and then we're habitual creatures. So we're just like, well, we're going to go with the squirrel. Like, because we're taught so much to have like that instant gratification. But if you think back, and a lot of other cultures around the world that are still going through their day, somehow producing their livelihood with their hands and their heart, they're happier. They're happier because happiness is from within. And the best happiness you can experience is when you are connected to source energy. When you can sit in nature and not be in your head, but be here. Be here. Really, like, look at the trees, look at the leaves, look at the grass, look at everything that's around you, and look at it through the eyes of that pure, innocent child you once were, that was at that point not distracted yet, and really was like, wow, everything is wow. If you can get that mentality back, if you can get that perception back and let everything start being wow again, you'll tap right in and allow the magic to really fill you up, and then it can ooze out to the world, and that's how we have a whole new world, because it's a new fantastic point of view, right? Aw, I'm wishing everybody so much love and light. If something I've shared with you resonates, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Help me grow. I want to help everybody rise and shine because it's so great. And yeah, if you feel like that you want, Reiki doesn't have to be in person. You're feeling me right now. Like, it can be done remotely, just like through a phone. I can send you love and light. And so reach out if that's something that you want to do. I'm going to start trying to figure out how to put links in the bio, as everybody says, those kind of things. But we'll get there, one moment at a time, one moment at a time. I'm wishing everyone so much love and light as we all rise and shine, because we're here to have a good time. It's not a long time. You're a soul. Don't forget that. A soul choosing to be here on earth at this time to have a human experience, which includes a whole lot of feelings. And there's a lot more than just happy. Aww. The squirrel confirms. The squirrels! See? Squirrel! Careful which ones you focus on. Oh. Isn't that neat? See? If you're just right here, right now, you get to experience all kinds of things. The magic. I'll see if I can